Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. So, today we are going to be talking about why several guitarists, Jack White, Joe Bonamassa, and Trent Reznor, um, who I'm not particularly familiar with, are leaving social media. And then we are going to talk about why I think they're actually leaving social media. Now, I have not actually even read or previewed this article yet, so I am previewing it as you are. So, let's see. Best of 2022 as the Nine Inch Nails man joined Jack White in closing his Twitter account. Twitter CEO Musk brands him a crybaby. So, best of 2022. While Jack White has recently made it clear that he's leaving Twitter due to Elon Musk's decisions to reinstate Donald Trump's account, Trent Reznor is the latest musician to close his account on the platform. Meanwhile, in a now-deleted Instagram post, Joe Bonamassa stated he will no longer be personally posting on his social media accounts, so what's going on? Reznor's reasons for leaving Twitter don't just reference the billionaire class to take a swipe at Musk's recent takeover of social media platforms, but what he perceives to be the negative climate of the social media channel in general. I'm about to depart, stated Reznor before closing his Twitter account on Sunday, November 20th, so a little over a month ago. We don't need the arrogance of the billionaire class to feel like they can just come in and solve everything, even without him involved. I just find that this has become such a toxic environment for my mental health. I need to tune out. I don't feel good being there anymore. Although he used his Twitter account infrequently, despite having 1.6 million followers, he remains an influential voice for musicians and the wider music world, along with White, who outlined his own reasons for leaving Twitter in an Instagram post on the 20th of November. So you gave Trump his Twitter platform back. So this is from Jack White. Absolutely disgusting. Elon, that is a official a-hole move. Why don't you be truthful? Tell it like it is. People like you and Joe Rogan who give platforms to liars, like Alex Jones, you come in to a ton of money, see the tax bill, despise paying your fair share, and then think moving to Texas and supporting whatever Republican you can is going to help you keep more of your money. How else could Trump possibly interest you? We tend to give platforms, to liars and wash your hands. So basically, this is going to be like an anti-Trump rant. I don't think we really need to, very much of that. You did a lot of amazing things for Tesla. You deserve a lot of compliment in that department. Personally supported the heck out of that adventure, but you've gone too far now. Promote horrible violence. Not about to let the KKK hold a rally at our record label's performance stage. One of the platform's controllers. I wouldn't be selling the KKK gasoline to burn crosses either, and then washing my hands as if I didn't help facilitate hatred. So he's talking about Elon Musk basically just putting on a bunch of hatred. There's like some other people posting too. Let's see what Joe Bonamassa canceling, channeling some telecaster stuff. So after sleeping on this, I come to the conclusion last night. I allowed a few clowns. Bonamassa tagged a user he identified as being involved in a post. At this point, we're choosing to omit being one of them to cause me to go on stage angry. That is not fair to the fans. Also, this isn't what I signed up for 8 years ago, where Bonamassa social media has become such a distraction for me. This place feels like it has the majority of high school. I feel I'm going to be provoked one day into saying something I might regret. So I'm leaving this wonderful place to the influencers and good looking. Enjoy it before it destroys your soul. I will see you in a real life somewhere down the road in a riverside tonight. Any post on this page going forward will not be from me. Thanks for the 8 years. So basically, Joe Bonamassa is not going to be personally posting on his Instagram and social medias anymore. Someone else is going to be doing it for him. It's quick to voice their dismay, with many continuing to urge Bonamassa to reconsider his decision. We hope he is done too, as he brings plenty of guitar history education. So now, looks like Jack White and I think it was Trevor, was it? Yeah, Trent. Sorry, from Nine Inch Nails. I know the name. I know the band, and I like the band. I feel like I don't know any of the actual members of the band. Which I guess that's bad now that I'm saying that out loud. Him and Jack White seem to just generally be against Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter. It seems like they're both off of Twitter. I don't know if they're off of all social media or just Twitter. I mean, it seems like these two are just leaving Twitter, and that Joe Bonamassa is leaving everything altogether. So There's this Facebook page that I'm going to mention real quick called the Guitar Group, where everyone acts like boomers, and basically it's just a bunch of idiots pretending, like acting like a stereotypical boomer, and making like dumb jokes about stuff. And one of the jokes that was on here for a little while was about Joe Bonamassa's hairline, his receding hairline, and I can't say anything because I have a receding hairline. But a lot of it was like, "Oh, time to shave, Joey! Time to shave, Joe!" And I think that's what led him to get really angry and blow up at somebody. Instead of like making an ass out of himself on social media, he did kind of did the right thing. He was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm not gonna interact with this person. I don't think he did. I'm not really sure. I don't know the full post. They didn't link it here either, so I can't see it currently. But I think it was something along those lines where basically a bunch of people from that group were going to social media telling him it was time to shave his hair off, and he got really, really angry about that. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. All these influencers, musicians have their reason for leaving whatever social media platform no one is forcing them to be there. My two thoughts on it are, I mean, yeah, like I would still continue to use the platforms to a certain extent, but I mean, I would not if I was at a high level as they were. Don't interact with trolls. That's definitely going to can get you in trouble, especially if you're telling someone to f off or something. Um, I would just generally I would keep your politics out of it. People aren't coming to your concerts to listen to your hot political takes. They're there because they like your music. Yes, sometimes the politics goes into the music, but we don't. A lot of people don't want to go to a concert and listen to a 45-minute F Trump speech. They want to hear you play your song. If you got a 5-minute song that says F Trump, sure, I'll listen to it. But I don't personally want to go to a concert and just make it into a giant like political rally, no matter what side you're on of the coin. It's that's kind of up to you, but I don't really care what musicians' political views are for the most part. I mean, if it comes in one of their songs and it's a really good song, sure. But I want to listen to the music. I want to hear a cool guitar riff. I don't need to hear you, just screaming at one party. The other doesn't really make a difference to me. But to each their own, I guess. We'll leave it at that. Um, I think Joe Bonamassa is probably doing it the best way, where he's just like having somebody else manage it for him. I know a lot of celebrities do that now anyway, where they very rarely actually take care of their socials or actually directly interact with the fans through socials. It's usually they pay somebody to take care of that for them. They have like a social media person, social media tech, whatever the heck you want to call it, that does it for them, and that's really not a bad route to go. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about these three gents here. Um, Essentially getting bullied, and then their take on Elon Musk there as well. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars, and as always, have a good one.